France, 1764. People in a rural part of the French countryside began reporting attacks on humans. Wolves were suspected. Some of the details in the reports were difficult to account for. This is what happened. In the rural region of Gévaudan, a series of fatal attacks begins to appear in local records. People are killed while working in fields, walking between villages, and tending livestock. The incidents are not isolated, and they do not follow a clear pattern. Survivors describe an animal, but the descriptions vary. Size, movement, and behavior do not align with known predators in the region. At first, the attacks are treated as a local problem. Then the reports spread across multiple parishes. As the deaths accumulate, daily routines change. People stop traveling alone. Work moves closer to villages. Attention shifts outward, toward the surrounding land. Whatever is responsible is not contained. It continues to move through the countryside, and it is not quickly identified. As reports spread, the response becomes collective. Villagers begin to organize hunting parties. Men move through the fields together. They search the woods. They watch the roads. The assumption is simple. Whatever is responsible must be an animal that can be tracked, cornered, and killed. Wolves are hunted aggressively. Several are killed. Their bodies are examined. None match the descriptions being shared between parishes. The attacks continue. The pattern does not change. People are still taken in open ground, during ordinary work, in areas already searched. Each hunt brings temporary confidence. Each failure erodes it. The land does not feel altered by the effort. The woods remain quiet. The fields remain open. What becomes clear is not what they are hunting, but what they are not. Whatever is responsible does not retreat under pressure. It does not change its behavior, and it does not leave the region. The hunts multiply. So do the deaths. What had been handled locally is no longer considered a village matter. Reports reach regional authorities. Then the crown. Soldiers and professional hunters are sent into Gévaudan. They arrive with experience, equipment, and confidence. Large-scale hunts are organized. The countryside is swept systematically. Wolves are killed in significant numbers. One animal, larger than the others, is presented publicly. It is examined, displayed, declared responsible. For a time, the attacks appear to stop. Villages are reassured. Movement resumes. Fields are worked again. Official records mark the problem as resolved. But the certainty does not last. New reports begin to surface. Descriptions do not align with the animal that was killed. The locations do not match previous patterns. What had been declared finished quietly reopens. The intervention brought order. It brought authority, but it did not bring clarity. By 1765, at least 70 people had already been killed. The order imposed by royal authorities lasts only a short while. Near a rural bridge, a young woman guards her livestock. She is attacked. Knocked to the ground, she fights back. Armed with a weapon carried for protection, she strikes upward as the creature closes in. The blow does not kill it, but it injures the beast enough to force it to flee. She survives. She is the first known person to wound the creature, after months of professional hunts and military presence. She becomes known as the Maid of Gévaudan. After the maid's survival, the attacks slow. For months, reports thin. People return to their routines. The belief takes hold that the danger has passed. It does not. In 1766, killings resume. The descriptions are familiar. Another year passes. A local man answers the call. Jean Chastel enters the forest alone. The animal is killed. Its body is carried from the woods, examined. It is declared to be the Beast of Gévaudan. After that, the attacks stop. The record closes. Whether this was the same beast was never resolved. For nearly 3 years, something plagued the region of Gévaudan. Between 70 and 100 people were killed. On more than one occasion, a body was presented as the beast, and more than once the attacks continued. Whether it was a single creature or many, whether it was ever truly killed, or whether it simply stopped, is unknown. Follow the signal, ignore the noise.